March, and we just appreciate all the players in here, and most importantly, all the parents in here for sacrificing, making a big commitment to make sure your young man is to practice or to the games, or you're supporting your young man at the games, giving them pep talks at home, etc. So, all the fellas that just got through playing, give your parents / guardians a really we obviously just got to eat. The food is gone. Mrs. Sells, she's a nice young lady, but I think she feels in regards to how much we should purchase, because all the pizza's gone quicker than expected. So, fellas, give yourself a round of applause. As you can see, there's a lot of older people, aka adults, who are going to have these food because y'all devoured it pretty quick. So we're going to be talking to some of y'all after this about reimbursement to make sure we get fair. If you guys got issues with that, let us know. Who? Yeah, about that. I don't know if you guys watch the Oscars or not, but you can think you're Will Smith if you want to. Okay. Yep. Chris Rock did catch an open hand. You can try it. You can try it. But I'm not sure the consequences are going to be the same for you. Okay? So anybody want to come out from where they came out from and do something, then we'll be ready. Just need like a minute notice to stretch, and then we can take it from there. But no, we're very glad you guys are here to stretch. Yes, ibuprofen, icy hot, all that stuff. So how this works, we're going to go through each team. Each coach is going to say something about each team, and we're going to roll out. Okay, so the goal is to be out of here by 9:30. Just kidding, just kidding. Just kidding. It's more like 8 o'clock, because I know for the older people, 8 o'clock is borderline on bedtime. So I'm just going to be honest with you guys in regards to that. But first, let me introduce everybody, just the coaching staff. My name is Ron. This is my 4th year here. It's been a pleasure to work with all the young men here. It's a long season, and we just appreciate all the young men showing up for practice early in the morning. We do early morning practice for a reason, just to see who's really with it. There's a lot of excuses in regards to why not to come to practice at 5:30. Whatever excuse that person may or may not have isn't good enough. And so we appreciate you guys coming into practice early on in the morning. I know it's not easy, but life ain't easy as well. So we appreciate you guys coming. Mitch, Roland, they'll each say something about themselves and their squad. And yourself, huh? Yeah, so they were advised to give like a 2 or 3 minute speech regarding their life, where they grew up. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. But
notice you guys got the pizza night tonight.
I'm just
6:45.
Roland's gonna talk about his squad. Big round of applause for Roland Harper.
I'd like to first of all tell my wife thank you. Thank you for letting me coach. Thank you for letting me spend time at the gym before, after schools. I also want to thank parents for letting us spend time with your kids. It's a blast. There's so many memories, so many funny little stories. I could go on and on, tell them all day. It was great. I want to thank them all. I want to thank my team, especially. I lost my dad this year through the middle of the season. I would like to thank Coach Mitch, Coach Jones for stepping in. Coach Gambleton came out of retirement for a little bit of time and took that team and coached them and rode them, and it was fantastic. So I just want to say thank you. Thank you to this group so much. You got me through months that I didn't think I'd get through. Of course I cry. I always cry. Sorry. And I just want to say thank you to the boys. And I give you boys, my younger boys, a round of applause for me for getting him through that. That's for me. So can you please give him a round of applause? They're the most hardworking, humble, hungry group that I've worked with in a really long time that I just got to coach by myself. And it was a pleasure to see. We had a couple of tiffs during practice, and who wouldn't? It's 5:45 in the morning. Hell, me and Paul would have tiffs going to practice. He's the one telling me it's time to go to practice, Dad, and it's fine. And I said, why does Ron do this to us? And he goes, everything's a test. And I'm like, okay, I'm done with your telling me what I used to tell you. So, without further ado, can I have my group come up here, please? My group. We'll just go down the line. Here we go. Harper Chandler. Hardworking, funny, loves to foul a little bit. Left him in the game with 3 fouls in the middle of the second quarter. We can trust in that. And the point guard saying, no more, no more, no more. We had a blast. Drew, good shooting. Thank you so much. Thanks for working so hard, Harper. Great job, man. Brandon. A little bit of an enforcer, wants to bang down low with people, kind of wants to get into a fight with somebody, loves to rebound, loves to work hard, loves to score. It was a blast coaching you. Great job, man. Good work. Xander came in, new to hoops a little bit, I believe. Worked his tail off. James dad worked with him too, and it was really fun to see you grow. Scored 3-pointers during some games. Xander would go in, and we'd run this defense. We'd run a box and one, and I say, Xander, go get the damn ball. So everybody else is playing his own, and he go gets the ball, chases. Great job, excellent energy. Thank you, sir. Dan Brown, Dan time. Dan's got a lot of energy, hustle, energy. Loves to take the ball to the hoop, loves to shoot a 3-ball. A few times I'm like, no, don't shoot that, yes, shoot that. Because it goes in the end. Loves to play basketball, loves the energy. Great job, Dan. Thank you. Yes. Golden Clark, sneaky. Nobody knows he's going in to score. We're at Enterprise. Somewhere, the crowd is nuts. It's a whole gym. Listen, no. Enterprise. The crowd is screaming at him. He's in the corner. It's a close game the whole game. Shoot it! Buries the corner 3, jogs back, staring at him. I was cracking up. He's a hard worker. He's a tough kid. He wants to get in the mix. He loves it. Enjoys it. I love coaching you. Great job, man. Good work. Loves to play D. Loves to scrap. Loves to fight. Is backing down from nobody. Truly enjoys the camaraderie of the group. Scraps. I just keep thinking scrap in my mind. We're going to get a rebound. We're going to get on the floor. We're going to fight. Great job, great energy, great season. Thank you, sir. Good work. Ariza wants to do a little bit of everything. Lots of energy, loves to pass, great passer. Loves to shoot a 3-ball. I don't know why it goes so high, but it goes in. Sometimes I can say no, as with Daniel, and then it goes in. I'm like, okay, we're good. That 3 helped us out a lot right there. So he loves the game of basketball. Keep playing. Somebody say something? Okay. Hard-working, caring kid. I can't say enough about this group's intensity, their love of each other through this season. They love me. I love them. We all cried after a game together, so that was great. We beat the crap out of LeGrand. or something to that effect. People in the crowd are falling apart. Their coach is falling apart. It was magical. It was a great run. I love all you guys. Congrats, great season. Give it up for JV2.
As we segue between teams, we have the first prize. I can't tell you what the prize is, but come on up, Tato. Hey, we're gonna do it like elementary school. Everyone, put your hands on the table. Hands on the table. Tickets for this year. Congratulations. Hey, big we have another winner. Another winner.
Jen Long.
I was secretly like, please don't call my name.
Of course it would be I told him, I said, if I put my name in, it's not going to be American. That's why he brought it to the real prize. T-shirts. I mean, that's all you. Yep.
This is my, I think, third year back to coaching. I had the pleasure of being the only guy at 5:30 in the morning when I coached before, which was great. Had the big gym, had the time. All the parents hated me because it was freshman basketball and none of them could drive. So this year it was awesome because we had just enough guys where we could practice JV varsity every day. And it was a battle. And I felt like our practices were where I got to be a better coach because I got to be around two other good coaches, and I got to see my JV guys progress faster because they were going to war against varsity guys and truly competing for minutes at every spot. And you could tell because I had no idea who I was going to get on my lineup any given night. Sometimes it was JV2 guys coming up, sometimes it was other varsity guys coming down. There was a solid 4 guys that I knew were mine, but it was awesome. So the highlights for me of the season were truly to see us progress from a team that would win by accident when we would just outscore teams to the end of the year when we would not let other teams score and we would truly beat them down. Going from losing it with Rand in that early tournament to beating them in their house by like 10 truly showed the progress that we had as a team, and I appreciate you guys for that. So, in Roland's fashion, I'll say a little bit something about all these guys. And like he mentioned, I just appreciate you guys letting us hang out with your kids and try to be an influence in their lives, not just on the basketball court, but just the hours on the bus and the hours in the gym between games. You get to learn that their thumbs are so flexible because they never leave their phones. So, I appreciate the time sitting in silence while they Thank you for that. Grant, I was sure I was going to get more and more quarters and time and minutes to help see Grant progress, but he showed early on that he had enough ability that I didn't get him all the time. So to see Grant go from just a strong defensive presence to a great ball handler and a timely scorer showed his bandwidth from the beginning of the year to the end. So I knew he'd come in with effort and energy as he's kicking 40-year-old butts at the CrossFit gym, even after basketball practice during the season. I knew I would get one thing from him and that was always energy. But to see him progress on his own and be very coachable was great. So thank you. What can I say about Kane Conklin that he hasn't said about himself? I know one thing, and then there's one guy that has more energy than anybody in the gym, and that's usually Coach DeBron at 5:30 in the morning. There is nobody that talks more trash at 5:30 in the morning than Kane Conklin. I love, this is the second year I've got to have him with me, and he brings a tremendous amount of heart, energy, and he brings everybody around him up. And aside from shooting it, whether he should or not, it goes in a lot of times, and the confidence that he has is unmatched. And that is infectious when you have a team of young guys that you want to see just have a chip on their shoulder and go work hard. So I love every minute of having a guy like this because he talks more than I do, and it just makes me laugh. So, Diego. I was so looking forward to Diego. My first year, he was on JV2, and he finally got to have minutes with me at the end of that season. And then, of course, COVID got weird last year, and I didn't get a year to get to work out and progress his game. So to see the level that he jumped with quickness, speed, athleticism, and ability was just tremendous. And I knew I wasn't going to get him. So the time that he got to work out with us, and of course, every day in practice, I got to see his growth, not only as an athlete, but as a young man. And the questionable decisions that he makes on social media, we're going to get better about that. But Hollywood, I can say that I appreciate showing up every day, working hard, and being a great guy. So thank you so much. Ty is the only athlete that I've ever had start for me at one position 1 year, and then start for me at a different position. He'll never quite catch me in height because his parents just don't have the genetics. But he goes from being a very good guard in our program to having to transition because he grew like 12 and a half inches to being a post guy is a hard transition. And Kai did it so great. By the end of the year, your effectiveness in the block offensively, especially defensively, and your aggressiveness set the tone for us as a team. And that level of progress was great to be around. I mean, you're talking all the time. I can barely get the word edgewise. But, I appreciate you hearing what I say, and you're very coachable. So thank you. We always talk about our job as under non-varsity coaches is to try to get these guys ready to progress to the next level. And everybody here took huge strides in that way. I don't like losing games. In fact, I told them more often than not, I hate losing more than I love winning. And for those of you who don't gamble in Vegas, you understand that sentiment. But these guys had grit, and they worked hard, and they did everything they could within the time we were together to progress and make it hard to not earn minutes at the next level, whatever that is. So here's to your JV group. Thank you so much.
Close to the front row, like their second round. So, double check, yeah. Another drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. This is on the pilot in the parking lot. Get a t-shirt. Get a t-shirt. Congratulations. Congratulations.
Ooh, stage. That's sexy.
All right.
Easy. Family man.
Gonna fight somebody?
Oh, she's making inappropriate comments, as usual. Per usual, my wife.
All right. So how this works with the last squad, I have a couple of different awards. So I'm going to give like some characteristics of an award, and I'm going to call that person up, and then you'll get your certificate, etc., etc. This young man, second year on varsity. I've been knowing him for a little bit, quite a while. Plays extremely hard, developed his game a lot of it. I'm looking forward to what he has the next 2 years of high school. This award right here, this acknowledges that Hudson Spike is given the award for the LeBron James 2. So every person's going to have a specific award. LeBron James 2 is because Hudson is not known, but he has the propensity, it's a big word, I don't want to spell it. Propensity to come from behind and block shots off the glass. Hudson Spike, come on up, Hud. Yep, this next young man, also second year on varsity. I have the pleasure of knowing him for quite a while as well. Got a lot stronger physically and mentally this year, and is looking forward to the next couple years. This young man is getting an award for staring at the opposing bench more than anybody else. Paul Hobson, coming up. This young man, I actually taught him in the 4th grade, so I'm a little bit older now. He's a little bit older now. This is my first real year coaching him at the varsity level. It's been a pleasure. He works extremely hard, gotten a lot better over this last year. He has 1 more year left, and looking forward to next year. This young man gets an award for needing a new alarm clock and the best crossover of the year. Diego Coachella. Yep. And so some of these awards are kind of inside jokes. So if you have questions about it, ask your young man at home, and he should be able to tell you what's really going on. This young man, senior, took a lot of the younger dudes under his wing, which is extremely hard to do, because when you're older and new people come aboard, you can easily shun them away. And all year long, this young man brought me goosebumps just seeing him interact with the dudes, and there's no doubt in my mind he can be real successful in the game of life after high school. So this young man given an award for the best hair during the season. It could be practice, could be games. Hayden Younger, come on down. This young man, first year at the varsity level, kind of quiet, but once you get him riled up, and stuff comes out that normally people don't want to see. So this young man is given an award for being a pit bull. Jackson Loxton, come on down. This young man also first year at the varsity level. It's weird. It's weird growing up in a small, not growing up, but being in a small town. Like, I know all these dudes since like this high, so it's just fun coaching them. But floated between JV and varsity all year long, just because this year was weird as heck, just low on numbers. But extremely proud of the progress he's made this year. Looking forward to the next few years as well. He gets the award for getting people to flop because he never fouls. Grant Gelmington. Yep, you get 2. So everyone gets 2, just so y'all know that. So the weird name award just came from me, obviously, and then the other one is a legal one. So you can show your grandkids and all that other stuff. See? Every day in practice, people got something to say. And when they say it, they're normally in front of a large crowd like this because they know there's nothing going to happen to them. So like right now, people are saying my handwriting is this, my hands is this, all that stuff. But they won't say that to me when we're outside by ourselves. They will say it because they feel safe. Will Smith. All right, this next young man is not here. I felt real bad because when my schedule is, I forgot he had driver's ed. This young man is given the award.
I can't.
This is his mama's child. Always constantly wearing Birkenstocks. I don't know why. So he is given the award for wearing Birkenstocks the most often. Isaiah Jones. This young man, also first year on varsity, been known him for a while as well. Plays extremely hard. If you guys know anything about a snake, like there's a head of a snake, and then when a head is chopped off, normally the snake does something weird. And so this young man was, for the majority of the season, the head of the snake. And so his award is given for the king of the court, and he can explain why he's the king of the court. Where were we at when some dude, Mazama? Estacada. So I'll tell a quick story. We're in Estacada. The game is over with. The game's over. Some dude out the stands comes and say, hey, I want to play you one-on-one. So, of course, he plays him one-on-one, and luckily he didn't get hurt. So, Jaron Long, king of the court. This young man, I've been known for a long time. I never had a chance to teach him, but I wish I did when I was in 4th grade. Worked extremely hard. Great teammate. Given the opportunity when he had a chance to play, took advantage of it. Wonderful attitude. This is the type of dude, character-wise, I want my kids to be when they become that age. So this young man is given an award for being shirtless the most often. You already know, Maddox Thank you. I don't know if you guys go to Club 24, but the sign at Club 24 says everyone keep their shirt on. He will not confirm or deny this, but I think that poster was made because of him. Would you like to say something about that?
It was there before I got there.
It was there before. No, it was not. This young man I also taught in 4th grade. Long time ago. Actually baptized him. Long time ago. I love this dude to death, man. He's one of these type of dudes who you just love him. Works extremely hard. Wonderful teammate. Apologize a little bit too much for me. Everybody makes mistakes. Just move on from it. This young man gets the award for almost getting a technical foul in pregame warm-up and having the best tattoos, Lane Molina. This young man, really the first time coaching him, played like a half a year last year, then went on vacation. I still don't know where he went. I don't know where he went, but very respectful, very polite, wonderful dude. Great teammate. Challenge everybody in practice, challenge everybody in the game, never ever back down. And in the game of life, it's not good to back down. So this young man is the Red Bull champion. He can tell you about that on various bus trips. Drake Harper, come on out. This young man, I've been knowing, I don't know if you guys know, but my wife has, like, she records all my kids' stuff, like from when they were yay high. But anyway, they were like kindergarten or 1st grade. Remember playing Y-ball back in the day? Like you had to go to halfway. So we played a halfway, and then this dude was there. I didn't know who he was. I guess he had peoples in halfway. And I was still thinking, what the heck you got? What are you doing halfway? But now I had a chance to coach him. He's just a good dude, man. He got mistaken for, we were at Gladstone, and the Gladstone parent came up to me and said, "Hey, your 2 boys played well today." I said, "Well, I don't have 2 boys on the team." And that test came back negative, so I only got one. I love this dude to death. Got to know his family pretty well, and he is the one and only Elimination King. Nick "The List" Mitchell, come on down. Let's give these dudes well, hold on, let me tell just about these dudes real quick. So, we had a pretty successful season. Had some good wins, had some losses we probably shouldn't have lost, had some wins we probably shouldn't have won. That's just the game of life. But I will say this, waking up, going to practice at 5:30 in the morning is tough. And so these dudes right here, whether they drive or not drive, showed up and they worked extremely hard. Oftentimes they came in with bedhead, came in with house shoes and whatever else they came, but once 5:30 came, once the whistle blew, they were ready to roll. And I didn't bring it, but I had it at home. We made it to state, which is cool. We won the Sportsmanship Award for the 8 teams at the state, which is cool, because that just goes to show the character of these dudes. You know, they keep their mouth shut. They work extremely hard. They actually like each other. And if you guys have been around team sports, that's hard to come by. They actually like each other. And I've been here 4 years, and this is the tightest group, on the court, off the court, that I've been a part of here. And that is just a testament to you parents. That's a testament to these dudes right here. Yeah, they think, we're crazy, yelling at them and all that good stuff, but at the end of the day, we want these dudes to be productive members of society. And this is just a vessel, this is just an avenue to build character, to deal with adversity, to fight through some stuff. And there's no doubt in my mind that once these dudes finish playing high school basketball, whatever they do in life, they're going to be real successful. And I'm proud not only to coach them, but just be a part of their lives for the short time we do have them. Because we all have kids in here, and the time goes quick, man. And I just appreciate you guys a lot. You guys are good dudes, and it was fun. So make sure you guys thank your parents. They did a lot for you guys, and you guys are good dudes, man. You guys are good dudes. So let's give these young men a round of applause. Being a coach at the high school level is hard. It doesn't pay very much. We're not in it for the money. We're not in it to get rich. It's a time commitment. And these dudes right here, put up with me and my little antics, and I just appreciate these guys a lot. 5:30 in the morning for you guys is tough, but for us older people, our bones don't work as quick. It's a different ball game. And so I gotta thank my wife, Amy, for just doing what she do throughout the year. I want to thank Amanda as well. I want to thank Katie for letting these dudes coach.
And Janet for all the snacks on the buses.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. So it's a family affair, man. It's not just one dude. It's not just 2 dudes. It's everybody plays a part, and it takes a big commitment from all of you and from these 2 to make this thing go. And I'm excited for next week, for next year, for blah, 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 for years to come, just because of the foundation, the work ethic that these dudes set. Not only for the dudes who weren't on varsity, but the dudes who were in 4th grade and 5th grade and 6th grade and 7th and 8th grade. They want to be like you guys. And I want to, before I get to these guys, I'm going to tell each and every one of you in here, you guys are role models, whether you like it or not. Okay? Whether you guys like it or not. Little dudes, little young ladies are going to see you guys in the store and say, hey, that's number 22. And if you're acting crazy in the store, they're going to say, oh, is that how normal people act? Well, who was number 22? Oh, my bad. I didn't know numbers. My bad. So, hey, there's number 99 in the store. So, my bad. I'm disrespecting it. But you guys are all role models, whether you want to believe it or not. Because just like we are, everything we do and say, you guys are watching. And hopefully laughing and making fun of us. But you guys are role models, whether you want to be or not. How many of y'all got younger siblings? They all look up to you. Okay? They may not like you, but they all look up to you. That's just reality. So it was an honor, it was a privilege to be a part of you guys' lives for these 5-6 months. I hope you guys come back next year.
Not the seniors.
Yeah, well, you guys get a COVID year. The seniors get a COVID year if you want to take it. I'm just kidding. You guys need to move on, start life, man. Start life. But to the seniors, if we can help with anything, letters of rec. You want to go through a mock interview for a potential job. You want to, anything, any advice, anything we can help you out with. We've all been seniors before. We know it's hard out there. It's not easy being a senior. It's not easy knowing what the next step in life is. So if we can help, please let us know. Okay. But for Mitch and Roland, I appreciate you guys a lot. It's a big commitment to be here. It's a big commitment to do the daily grind every day and impact these young people's lives. And you guys did a wonderful job. These guys are better off because they're around you on a daily basis. Okay. So a big round of applause for Mitch. These dudes are better off for you being a part of our lives, and it's a tough year, but that's what family's about, picking each other up, not kicking each other down when they get down. So in the game of life, stuff happens. The good, the bad, the ugly, and family is here to make sure everyone gets through it. So Roman, thank you very much. We are just honored and pleased and proud to be a part of your young people's lives. And speaking of next steps, for those who are not, let me say this the right way, for those who are not playing a spring sport, okay, so you're not participating in the spring sport and want to get some open gym, we're going to have it Monday and Wednesday in the morning from 6 to 7 in the morning. If you are playing a spring sport and you show up, that's between you and your coach. Understand? Don't say, hey, JaBron said I can. JaBron didn't say nothing. JaBron didn't say nothing. Understand?
Yeah. I just want to say a huge thing to Coach Jones. He puts up with me. He puts up with Mitch. He puts up with all this and the teasing and the making fun of. He's a man of integrity. He's a fun person to be around. He did split me and Mitch up on the bench once for a game because we were acting like children. We did overthrow the government, went back together, if you notice that. I just want to say a huge thanks to you for letting me and Mitch be a part of this. This was a great ride. This was so much fun. Again, thank you to the parents. We all love you. Can we give a round of applause to Coach Jones? I have one more quick thing in the lungs. And whoever was part of it when my dad passed away, for the evening at the game, jerseys, TCB, name on the back of coaching shirts. And I have a little ritual I do. I don't tell anybody, but I kiss it, say I love you, put it on, God forget. I just want to say thank you. Thank you to everybody. I'm a big baby. But I love this group. I love the JV group, who is varsity as well. I love the varsity group. I love my team. This is what life is about. It's not about anything else. It's about this.
Hey, fellas, one last time, bring it in. Everybody.